like a Black Lives Matter mural, like upstate New York, right?
No, it's in. I think it's in. Where are they from? Where Earn Your Leisure from?
I don't know.
I think they from wherever they're from. That's
Westchester?
wherever they from. That's where the mural is.
Okay.
Because I just saw them do a piece.
Okay.
And it's a beautiful mural.
Yeah, it's huge. You got everybody on there.
Yeah.
But apparently the town who paid for the mural, they don't like that Minister Farrakhan is on there.
Yeah.
And the reasoning, of course, the same standard. He spoke against the Jewish people, things like that, blah, blah, blah. And they want the person to paint over that part of the mural. So a lot of people are, trying to fight back. Mm-hmm. What do you think is going to happen as a result of that?
I don't know, because even the brothers from Earn Your Leisure, they were standing on the principle of freedom of expression for artists.
Yeah.
So they have to toe a very clean line because who they are now.
Yes, they was on a Joe Budden podcast, and they were basically trying to say, like, we try to stay...
Somebody said it's in Newburgh, New York.
Newburgh.
Okay.
Yes, in Westchester. Like a couple hours away. So, they said, like, we try to stay out of, like, controversial topics. We just try to stick on to business and things like that.
Right.
We try to stay out of trouble. And as I was listening to it, I'm like, that's not impossible. It's hard. Right?
Kevin Hart is doing a great job at it.
No, he didn't. How much with the gay stuff?
But that was early in his career.
That wasn't. That was just a couple of years ago with the Oscars. Remember, he lost all that now.
No, but they went back years and found some shit he said.
Okay, and recently in one of his specials they came out and said you joked around, said your daughter's a hoe. You can find anything.
Okay,
you can find anything.
I'm not gonna argue that.
And with Earn Your Leisure was tough because you're giving black people a platform, rich black people a platform, right? Mm-hmm. You're teaching other black people how to get money, right? So it's not.
They become dangerous.
That's what I'm saying.
And this is no hate because I love what they do.
That's what I'm saying.
But they can't go into this naive thinking everyone has love for them. Whenever you wake people up, and I want you to pay attention because part of my spiel at the end of the show will be, some people's hero is another person's villain, or one person's villain is another person's hero, because once you start waking black people up in particular, you know what I'm saying? I told you, Steve Coakley said I plus T equals C. I plus C equals T. Intention plus capability equals the threat. What is Earn Your Leisure's intention? Make as many people millionaires, aware of their money. You know what I'm saying? What kind of capabilities do they have? Well, now they align with some of the biggest names in black culture and this and that, people who have money and they got the social media platform. Let's give them a rating as a threat from 1 to 10. Shit, this might be a 6. Headed for a 7. Something, this is just the way they think, according to, the ones who teach us and how they measure what a true threat is to them. If these same dudes was talking about selling crack cocaine and you know what I'm saying, and this and that, they wouldn't be considered a threat, not to the government. So understand, one person's hero is another person's villain, so they just have to be careful.
And I think
don't be naive.
Yeah, because they did an episode with this guy. He calls himself, I think, Him 500, and he was talking about how to get money and how to use the Navy federal loan and stuff like that. And somebody else did a review. He goes, that's fraud. You can get in trouble for that. But I gave him a platform, a huge platform.
Right.
And now that looks crazy on you as a person who is hosting them.
Absolutely. You know and I know they do their due diligence as much as they can. And you can't control what people say. But their show is not live, is it?
No, it's not. I don't think so.
Okay,
but that was one of their earlier episodes.
Okay, one of their early episodes.
They had a bunch of people on there. They had this guy. His name is Prince Donnell. Y'all probably heard of him and his wife. And there's a bunch of stuff that came out about his wife, scamming people or frauding people. So you can't control what other people do.
Right.
Either off the show or before. You get what I mean?
But now they're in a position where they should have a team in place.
Hell yeah.
To go, these people should be well vetted.
Hell yeah.
Before they get here, because we have more to lose now.
Yeah.
Early on, you on the come up. So shout out Earn Your Leisure. I appreciate totally what they're doing. Like I said, Coriel is somebody who I respect. David Shands. There are a bunch of people out there who are now saying, listen, We got the cheat codes. This is how we're gonna do it. And they become, that's beneficial for one group, but for another group trying to keep you down, you got to be very careful because, you become the enemy.
Yeah. What was the original point? So you think they're going to paint over the mural?
Oh, well, they said the people paid for it, so they might have the final say so. But come on, y'all got to be tired of this Farrakhan shit, isolating Farrakhan out of all the people. But when you don't play by their rules,
there's statues in New York of slave owners,
and see, you hit it right on the nose. Somebody in that town already said, "But wait a minute, there's a statue of this one. There's a street named after." So once you open Pandora's box, now we got to clean it all up. So be careful. I say just leave the minister because there's a large portion who agree with his overall message of love, peace, and happiness.
Black mass, man, it's time to rock. I had to find a way, I couldn't find it.
Hey, what's up? If you like what you just saw and you want to see the full, uncut, raw, uncensored podcast, hit the link below. It's only $5 a month or $50 for the entire year. Get all of the content, get Black Dot in his rawest form, get a bunch of exclusive content never before seen by anybody else, and you can only be a member to see it.
Become a member now. Click the link below.